Right, one word answers, John. Firstly, the first bike you ever bought?
Yamaha RD 350.
Oh, I love that bike. It only gave 7 kilometers a liter of mileage, but apart from that, it was beautiful. Okay.
No, mine gave 11. So
You looked after it. You looked after it. Okay.
Yeah.
How many motorbikes parked in John Abraham's garage at the moment?
16.
Wow. Okay. You've sold and bought many bikes through your adult life, I'm sure, just like any biking enthusiast. But the one bike you regret selling and miss it till date?
Most of them. I regret selling most of them. In fact, all of them. I shouldn't have given any of my babies off. Because I don't know
guess
how the other person is going to ride her, so I shouldn't have given them off. But
yeah, but I guess garage space is at a premium in Mumbai. We guys stay in Delhi, so probably that is something that we can, look at. Okay, how many falls have you had while riding? I've got options for you. None, between 1 to 5, between 5 to 10, or more than 10.
I think 1 to 5. Yeah, I've had one serious accident. Otherwise, the rest of the time I've fallen off on tracks while doing my superbike school. You're in a safe environment. So falling there at 180, 200, 240, you're not really getting hurt. You're just in a hurry to pick up your motorcycle so you don't lose time on the track.
Right. Okay. And then you've got all the gear and it's pretty safe. So here's our advice to everyone listening. If you want to go really fast, try those stunts, do it at a track.
Always ride safe, always. I ride in Mumbai. I ride with a helmet. I go anywhere between 40 to 60 kilometers an hour in Mumbai. I enjoy my motorcycles, but I don't abuse the law. I don't abuse traffic rules, and I don't unnecessarily speed because I'm endangering human life, my own life, and animal life.
That brings me to another question, John. I always wanted to ask, has it ever happened that you're riding in Mumbai at that 40, 50 kilometers per hour that you say, you're parked at a traffic signal with your helmet on and someone recognizes you, asks you for an autograph or something like that?
No,
I have recognized him once, but I didn't ask for the autograph. Next time I will.
I had a funny incident where once I was at BKC here, a long time ago, with the helmet on in the night. A group of college kids stopped in a car next to me, looked at me and said, "Aapko Johnny Abraham samajhta hai." So I didn't know how to respond, so I just left my helmet on, I smiled and
How sweet.
Wow, that is brilliant. That is just brilliant. Okay. A little birdie once told me that John Abraham can lift an entire motorcycle off the ground with bare hands. Is it a true story or is it a myth?
No, that was a Hero Honda CD100 SS because it's such a small block, and I was 18 kilos heavier than what I am now during a film called Force. So the bike was relatively not too heavy at that point of time. Yeah. So I lifted it in press conferences and threw it around.
Oh, wow.
You're just being modest. You're just being modest. It's tough to lift a bicycle, let alone a 100cc motorbike. Okay. What age do you think you're going to tell yourself, listen, John, I'm too old to ride a bike now?
I live to ride, so I'll ride till I die.
Okay, good answer. Okay. I know you love both football and MotoGP, so I'm not going to ask you to pick one sport, but tell me one or two things that you like about MotoGP over football.
I have to tell you this, and the entire film industry knows that when the MotoGP race starts, John Abraham will stop shooting. So I don't shoot. The most senior actors, everyone knows, my co-stars know that on a Sunday, depending on where the race is, I won't shoot. And there was once when I was traveling from Pondicherry to Chennai, I actually stopped between Pondicherry and Chennai. We turned the satellite dish. We somehow managed to get the channel right. We got everybody to leave the restaurant so that I could just watch my race. And I remember that race was in Assen at that point of time. But I saw that race. And in those days, this was 13 years ago, 14 years ago, Valentino Rossi won that race, and I think Sete Gibernau stood second. Yeah, but that was one of the most special races I saw. And I was alone in a restaurant between Pondicherry and Chennai.
Yeah. But now you don't have to worry. All you have to do is download Discovery Plus.
I have the MotoGP app as well.
You have that.
Yeah.
Watch it on Discovery Plus.
I will.
And you can watch MotoGP and much more on
Lovely.
that.
I'll do
Always.
that. I'll do that. But this is news. I'm happy to do that.
Yeah, it's on Discovery Plus.
Lovely.
That's where,
Lovely.
it's all aligned now.
So that's for all the guys out there who love MotoGP. Just download Discovery Plus.
Yeah, no more having to do the hard work of turning a dish around and things like that. Just go on your mobile phone, turn on the app, see it live wherever you are. Okay. Now, this is a tough one, John, in the multiple choice that I have for you. Pick your favorite motorcycle racer of all time. I've got 3 options for you. This is Agostini, Phil Reed, or Valentino Rossi. You could pick a 4th one if you'd like.
Obviously, I met Rossi. I know Rossi well. That's why I'll only pick Rossi. But I must tell you, I've got helmets with Phil Reed signatures, with Agostini signature, with Rossi signature on it. And I've met Agostini, who I believe is probably the greatest racer of all time. A very nice guy.
Wow. Okay. Now, if you and your good friend MS Dhoni had a race, who do you think is going to win?
He would win. He's very brave. He's a sportsman. I'm an actor. You forget. And he's a very, very good rider. I must tell you, he's a very good rider.
Yes, I was part of that show where he raced a fighter jet on the tarmac, and he did rather well on that. Okay. And finally, your favorite film with a motorcycle theme?
I'd say The Fastest Indian is one of my favorite films. I still think we have to do India has to do, outside of Dhoom, the first part, which is quite a fantasy for the young generation. I think we have to make another motorcycling film that really hits home, just drives it home. And we're working on it as J Entertainment, as my production house. We're working on that right now.
Super.
Yeah.